I'm here with Jesper Andersen, the Senior Vice President and General Manager of Service Provider Video Technology Group at Cisco Systems. Jesper, the big news for Cisco over the last few months has been the acquisition and integration of NDS. Can you tell me a little bit about how that is progressing and what it means for your overall business strategy within the video group?
It was obviously a key acquisition for Cisco in the space. NDS has represented the leadership in the industry of, how you transform the living room and all the devices around it. It was the missing piece that Cisco had in the portfolio. We were very good at doing video sort of in the cloud, back office. So we were super excited about being able to do that. We completed the acquisition late in July last year. So August 1st, effectively, we got started. So we're about half a year into it now. And I'm very pleased with the progress we've had. We made a decision to integrate very fast. So we have actually completely blended the engineering teams. We have moved large teams from the legacy Cisco side under NDS leaders and vice versa. Really the first fruit of what we did was at the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas earlier this year in January, and that's where we launched Videoscape Unity, which was the first real example of NDS and Cisco technology being integrated together. So I couldn't be happier with the progress we've made so far on what's always a complex acquisition when you're trying to integrate 5,000 people into a company of Cisco size.
Yeah. Now you mentioned there that your big launch at the CES show was Videoscape Unity. Can you tell me a little bit more about the thinking behind that and how it sort of meets the needs of service providers, which service providers it does meet the needs of?
Yeah, there were four main things as we talked to our service provider customers and as we analyzed consumer behavior, generally speaking, there were four main experiences that we think drive the way consumers behave. One is really around synchronized content. People increasingly have tablets in their laps when they are viewing TV on their big screen, and they want that experience to be synchronized, contextual. They want to be able to see information about the actors when they're watching a movie and so on. That's part of the experience that we're powering with Videoscape Unity. Second thing is really around much better personalized content. These days of 200 channels, but I'm not sure what to watch, rapidly coming to an end. We have much better recommendation engine type of technology today. That's the second type of experience we're providing with Videoscape Unity. Third is really around integration with social media, especially the younger generation. It's really important to have that tightly integrated with the viewing of entertainment experience, because so much of what they view, they grab from their friends and they want to share with each other what they're viewing. And then finally, you really need a platform that's built for the future. We see a huge need of blending information that's coming in around your business life with your private life. You can imagine use cases where I'm catching up on a show while sitting on a train over Wi-Fi, and I get like a video call inbound, and I can switch back and forth between those experiences. That's part of what we put into the Videoscape Unity platform.
Great, yeah. Now, prior to the acquisition of NDS, of course, Cisco was known for its video products already, and set-top boxes were part of that. What do you see as the future of the set-top business? Are you moving away from hardware towards a much more software-centric approach, or how do you see that sort of evolving?
Absolutely not. I mean, we're very committed to the set-top box business. We're the number one set-top box vendor in the world. It continues to be very, very important for our customers. We break out, the bookings numbers, the financial numbers in our set-top box business as part of our earnings calls, and anyone that follows those can see we keep growing. The model is absolutely changing. There are many customers in the emerging world that are moving to more of an advanced gateway where you can slave different devices, IP set-top boxes of it. In the emerging world, there's obviously still a lot of just more people watching TV and starting to just have, set-top boxes with DVR functionality. So we're very committed to it, but there's no question that a lot of the needs we have around introducing functionality much faster comes from software, and that's another reason why Cisco decided to invest in NDS as well. It's a very strong software company. I have, inherited more than 4,000 software developers with NDS, which is a big advantage as well.
Yeah. More broadly, there's been some debate about how much in the way of services service providers can deliver via a box and how much they can deliver via the cloud or the network. How do you see that evolving? I mean, is there a future in which the set-top box might be avoided altogether and service providers don't need to invest in home hardware, or is that likely to be the case for quite some time to come that they do?
I don't see the world that way. I definitely see the back end being cloud powered and a lot of common platforms. You want to be able to deliver video, whether it's to a tablet or to a big screen TV, in a high quality, reliable kind of way. But you need some kind of a hub in the home. You need some kind of at a minimum, you need a broadband modem of some kind that you can then stream over. That's where we see service provider operators that are in the TV market having an advantage of broadening that broadband data platform or gateway, if you like, by adding video functionality to it. That actually helps their network. If you can take, multicast types of capabilities and translate those to unicast streams in the home, i.e. incorporating transcoding capability in that box, that's still a very powerful value proposition as well. And you need some kind of a platform in the home that can be your application platform from a rendering perspective in the future as well.
Yeah, great. And looking forward, what other areas of innovation, what other things do you think Cisco needs to look at, or is it planning to look at, in terms of your expectation of what service providers want and what consumers are looking for?
Well, I think the whole area of connected life, as we call it, is a very, very important emerging area. I think that offers an opportunity for service providers to generate ARPU. All service providers, as you know, are looking for opportunities to generate more revenue per user that they have, and that is an opportunity. Additional types of applications that, from our perspective, are somewhat adjacent to the entertainment experience. You can imagine, security services, you can imagine energy management, you can imagine, sort of what we call connected life, which is all aspects of my home is increasingly getting connected. I think we will see some exciting application areas where those types of applications meet entertainment. Video centricity is a big part of that for Cisco. We're the video leader. And by the way, for our service provider customers, that drives a lot of traffic. And of course, that's important as they evolve their service offers that they have to their customers.